Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet video. And yes, you read the title, you know why you are here. Today we're gonna be getting to the top 5 plus places to shop for back to school, but I didn't want to make this just a back to school video. That just was hot right now, that's what's trending, so that's gonna be in the title. But also just some good spots for you guys to go out there and shop and help you find some deals, some dope pieces, some dope spots to shop at. I'm just here to help. Now I also want to take into account that when I did make my top 10 sneakers under $100, a lot of you guys were saying, hey, make one that's under, you know, $200. I thought that might be a little bit repetitive. I may still do it, I may not, but I want to take that into account because you guys told me y'all got y'all chips up, y'all got some more money on the hip to spend, so I took that into consideration. And the funny thing is that I actually did this exact video 3 years ago back in 2016. The only difference with that video is that I feel like I wanted to be, you know, a little bit more focused on the place that I actually shop rather than just giving you a ton of places to go shop. I just wanted to pick the ones that I frequent the most and share those with you guys. So here are my top 5 plus places to shop for back to school and really everyday life.
Yeah, trap, sell, Mac, no Dell, leave a nigga, stale, tech.
Now at number 5 we have what we call foot sites, and this is anywhere like Foot Locker, Finish Line, Champs, East Bay, like Hibbett, like all those different types of sites, we just call them foot sites. Now the great thing about these are that, you know, most of these places are going to be in your mall, so they're easily to access. You can check if a shoe is in stock in store, even if it's on sale in store. Not too sure if they actually price match, but another great thing about these foot sites is that they will have sales, and these sales are always on the front page and usually pretty easy to pick out. So right here on my phone I actually have some of the sales that I found just by going to these sites and looking. First up we have Foot Locker, and they are running that sale once again. You get 15% off 75, you get 20% off 100, and 25% off 200. When I went and checked on Champs, you got free shipping. Hopped over to Foot Action, you get free shipping on orders over 75. On East Bay, if you spend 150, you get 25% off. The code was Gear Up. And on Finish Line, it was free shipping over $30. So like I said, these are just foot sites. These are regular day-to-day places that you can go to the mall, but they do provide somewhere where there's a high volume of sneakers from different brands. And while they might not be the craziest hype collab sneakers, they just have a nice selection. They have sales often as well, a lot of different discount codes. You can save money very easily. So number 5 is just foot sites.
One hand, Odell, slime, Snell, water, well, chain, can't melt.
Now at number 4 we have another easy one, and this is just the brand sites themselves, which would be Nike, Puma, Reebok, Saucony, Adidas, wherever the case may be, the actual brand site. And the good thing about these sites is that this is usually where you can also find those collabs. So if you go on Foot Locker, you're not going to find the Nike and Undercover collab. Like, that's just not going to pop up. But if you go on Nike and Nike sneakers, you can find these different shoes. You can find these more collabs and select sneakers from time to time on the brand sites, as well as sale items that you might not find on the foot sites. I know on Nike.com right now, if you spend 150 plus and use the code PLAY30, shouts out the J23 app, you save 30% off your order. Blam, another way to easily save money. And I know that code runs until like August 14th. I know y'all got money. I know you told me that you got the chips to spend, but whenever you can save money, I'm gonna try to let you know. Whether you're saving $10, $5, it's always good to save a little bit on something. So that was just number 4, like big brand sites. Really simple, really easy.
Glocks in the mail, we sent oppositions to hell. These niggas, they snitches gon' tell, cause there's no head on my shell.
Now at number 3, we're getting more so into the clothing side of things. Yes, you can buy clothes like some nice, you know, Adidas track pants, Nike track pants off of Nike and Adidas, or off the foot sites, maybe find some nice Nike sweats or whatever the case may be on sale. But I'm going more into the clothing side of things. And at number 3, I have indie brands. And I'm gonna say indie brands because it's just, I guess it would be more low-key brands. This isn't gonna be your Adidas or your Reebok. These are gonna be your smaller brands out there. Now obviously the first one I'm tossing is my brand, which is Sample Industries, SampleInd.com, or Tony and I's brand, SampleIndustries.com, where we get tees, shorts, hats, jackets. We do a lot of different things, but the point of indie brands is to, you know, support whoever backs and owns that brand, but also to have something that isn't going to be on everybody. Everybody's not going to have the latest sample tee, or everybody's not going to have, like the next thing we're going to talk about, Hypland. Shouts out to my homie Jordan over at Hypland. Not everyone's going to be up on something like that. And I know he just did his whole Bleach collab. He has some other Hypland stuff up there as well. Another dope low-key brand in my opinion would be Menace LA. They have a nice selection of stuff. It isn't the cheapest selection of stuff, but you get what you pay for. I think I have 1 or 2 pieces from Menace from a while back, but they do have some more new stuff on the site, and I'm looking to try to get some of their stuff in pretty soon. I really like this pair of all over blue denim with the Menace on the side. Those are tight. They have like this tie-dye long sleeve, which is dope as well. So you guys can kind of see what I'm getting at. The indie brands, the low-key brands that not everyone is up on. People gonna be asking where you got it from. Blam, you put them onto something and now you know something new. Another dope brand, Loose Threads. The home of Breon owns this one. I have pieces from him. I like his graphics. He prints everything himself. So this is another brand you guys can look into. Another indie brand you guys should check out. I mean, he is indie. I guess he is low-key to some people wouldn't know about him, but Joe Freshgoods, you know what I'm saying? DBM, don't be mad. Now he does collabs with brands. He does his own stuff. He does a lot of merch as well. I know he had a ComplexCon booth, so he's kind of like all over the place, but he definitely makes some really dope stuff. So if you've never heard of Joe Freshgoods, now you have. Now I did have some other stuff right here, but I didn't know if they really, you know, I didn't know if I wanted to consider them as, you know, indie brands. Another one I just thought of, you got FTP. I also have CPFM, Cactus Plant Flea Market. I know they're not really low-key anymore as they used to be, but yes, you have CPFM. I had 10 Deep, Stussy, and Pledges as well. I mean, they're not Nikes and they're not Adidas. These are big brands. These are known brands, but those are just some other ones that I could recommend.
Mask on my face when we running your place, and we need every combination to the safe. And then if you corroborate, everyone say got a Spanish bitch, yeah, she love giving me face.
Now at number 2 and number 1, I have my favorite places to shop for me personally. And number 2, we're gonna keep number 1 when we get there, but number 2 is boutique type stores. Now I did want to mention PacSun because I actually do like PacSun. PacSun is not a boutique, nowhere near it, but I feel like they have good cheap options, especially with pants and jeans and stuff that you can go in the store, grab super easily, go online, grab super easy, and that's another place that they have sales, just like Urban Outfitters. Like PacSun and Urban Outfitters, I think kind of fit in a similar space. They have sales, they have some good brands. I just didn't really have them anywhere in this list of things, but Urban Outfitters and PacSun, I can still stand behind them. But back to the boutiques. Now locally for me, I have 2 boutiques that I shop at very regularly, and that is Cream 321, as well as the homies over at Commonwealth. A lot of the more limited type sneakers I find myself going out to Cream to grab. As far as clothing goes, I mean, I go to Commonwealth because a lot of boutiques have a nice selection of different brands that you just usually wouldn't find anywhere else but in a boutique. I mean, at Commonwealth, I can name like Babylon LA, they have Liberators, Carhartt Work in Progress, WIP, they have their own in-house Commonwealth brand. I mean, when you're just shopping with boutiques, I think you get a way better selection of clothing, better curated, and just better shit than at the mall. That's just how I feel personally. Now, when you shop at the boutique, it usually will be more expensive, but y'all told me y'all had more chips on the hip. Y'all had more cash to, you know, throw out. So I'm just, you know, going according to what y'all said. And some other boutiques I can definitely recommend will be Bodega and Undefeated. They have amazing sales. Listen, Bodega right now is having a crazy like end of season sale. I know Undefeated is having an end of season sale, and I'm gonna just put like this. I already spent like a rack on Bodega on the sale section. Like the first day I seen it. Cab Impt, cop. Some Pam Perks and Mini stuff, cop. Stone Island, cop. And all of that stuff I copped on sale, but they have so much other stuff that you guys can check out. Another good spot, I always talk about the homies over at Privé. Usually when I grab stuff from them, I actually got some stuff from them in the back, some Pleasures, some other stuff. I just haven't done that video yet, but Privé, I usually have a discount code for you guys as well. I'm pretty sure they have a 15% off code for just sign up to the newsletter on their site, so bland, there's another one. So at number 2, in a nutshell, you have boutiques. Boutiques offer you just a better curated, better selection of clothing and brands that you may not know of.
I say, little bitch, do you like how this shit tastes? She said, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, and six. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get on my deal. I'm a bad boy, I'm reverend, I feel like I'm made.
And at number 1, I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible because we talked about boutiques a lot. We have secondhand or Grailed, secondhand sales. I believe that secondhand is, I mean, depending on what you're looking for, can be a lot better than even boutiques. Now, when we talk secondhand, we can be talking about Grailed, we can be talking about eBay, StockX, GOAT. These are all secondhand type markets where you buy something off of someone else, not directly from like a retailer. Like a great example, Bull's Bodega, my storefront on the internet is where I sell my stuff, and that is a secondhand market. It's a secondhand seller. I am the secondhand seller to you. But the great thing about secondhand sellers is that you usually can find exactly what you want just by searching it or finding someone who sells stuff that you're into. That's why I love Grailed, because I can go on Grailed and search Cavimpt. I go on Grailed and cop a lot. A lot of my CPFM stuff or Cactus Plant Flea Market stuff is from Grailed, and I feel like Grailed just makes it as easy as possible for me to find. They have the like system where you drop a heart on something and it stays in a list of like things. Just like on eBay, when you add something to a watch list, the heart kind of functions in the same way. But on Grailed, it's just a lot easier to contact the seller, message the seller, and you know, it's more circled around what we're into with clothing and shoes. Yes, you can use eBay, and I still use eBay to this day, slight bars, but I think Grailed is once again just more curated, makes it a little bit easier for me to find exactly what I want, whether that be CPFM, Old Palace, Old Supreme tees. They have vintage gear up there, and you can sort it by your sizing, tops, bottoms, hats. It's just so many ways to customize how you want to shop on Grailed. This video is in no way sponsored by Grailed. It's just a service that I use pretty frequently, and I actually just copped something off of Grailed the other day. Some merch that I had missed out on that you guys are gonna be seeing pretty soon. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there. I know we've talked a lot, so that was my top 5 plus places to shop for back to school and everyday life. And I didn't mention places like also like round 2, like this Muhammad Ali tee I caught from Rotate RVA up in Richmond. Vintage Muhammad Ali tee, you're not gonna find shit like this in the mall. And most of the time, you're not gonna find stuff like this at boutiques. It's only gonna be offered at these more selective vintage buy, sell, trade shops. And that goes into the same category as number 1, as aftermarket, as Grailed, eBay, Bull's Bodega, that type of stuff. But listen, man, that is it. That is my list of top 5 plus places to shop for back to school and everyday life. I'm gonna go ahead and head up out of here. If you guys have any places that you want to put me up on, please feel free to comment that down below, and I will see you on the next one. So much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah blah. Of course, I have no shoes, so bull.rc. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. New drop went live on sampleind.com. I told you guys about that, the brand new Scream tee. Checked it out, it will be linked down below. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Y'all be easy. I really hope this helps, man. I tried to really put something together that would help you guys just find some dope shit. But I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.
That I know for 8 years, and I still been on the same shit. Gotta get a grip, cause I had get real dangerous. Gotta switch locations.